Let's send it down to Madi Morris. Madi?
Thanks, guys. Now for UTEP interim head coach Mike Price, this is not his first time coaching here in Roberts Stadium. Price, who coached the UTEP Miners from 2004 to 2012, is actually a perfect 2-0 here in Hattiesburg. I had a chance to catch up with Coach Price yesterday and asked about his most vivid memory of coaching the Miners to victory here at The Rock. Welcome to the CUSA Showcase. I'm Madi Morris, joined by Ron Thulin. That's right, Ron and Keith. Now, not only does Autry Golden play wide receiver for the Miners, but he's also their top kickoff returner. Joined by Florida Atlantic head coach Lane Kiffin. Coach, first off, congratulations on winning the East Division title in your first year. What does that mean for you, the players, and the program? Madi Morris here with NCAA Social, and I'm here with the USBWA National Freshman of the Year, Kennedy Carter. Kennedy, thank you so much for joining me. Are you excited to be here? With both UTSA and FIU looking for that coveted 6th win for bowl eligibility tonight, head coaches Frank Wilson and Butch Davis have done an incredible job leading their teams to success this season. The last time a Conference USA Men's Soccer Championship was held here at Old Dominion, the Monarchs came away with the title. Fast forward 3 years, and the Monarchs find themselves 1 win away from raising the trophy on their home turf once again.
Let's check in with Madi Morris.
Now for the Sith family, this Old Dominion men's basketball team is a family affair. Assistant coach Bryant has been there for 4 seasons. His son Brandon is a senior and his son BJ is a junior. They used to play for their dad when they were in high school, and this whole thing kind of happened accidentally. Both boys went to colleges prior to Old Dominion, ended up back at Old Dominion, and he said he's so grateful and so blessed that he's able to experience this, not only this season, but the conference championship with his sons. And so we'll just see how they do tonight against these Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Coach, I know you said you pride yourself on your guys' defensive efforts, and I know they had a lot of pressure this half. So I guess, what are you guys going to try to do to possess it? Hey everyone, Madi Morris with Conference USA up here in Denton, Texas for day 2 of the Women's Conference Championship. Thanks, guys. And actually, quarterback Chase Linton will be wearing a different number than usual tonight. Instead of wearing the number 1, he'll be wearing the number 14 in honor of the late quarterback Ted Shoebridge. Today's rivalry game between Florida Atlantic and FIU is known as the Shula Bowl after former Miami Dolphin head coach Don Shula. And then lastly, as the head coach, what is it like to see the players experience this success since they haven't had it in a while? It's pretty chilly out here in Milwaukee as I have my winter coat and gloves on, 33 degrees to be exact. But inside the BMO Harris Bradley Center, the Blue Raiders are ready to heat things up this afternoon. Louisiana Tech senior Pauline Tuffy. Pauline, I don't know if you remember, but I came out to Ruston in October and talked to you guys, and you said that this team is something special.
It really is.
What does it mean to be able to accomplish this with this team? Middle Tennessee has been dominant all year long, and they haven't skipped a beat in this year's championship. Let's see how the Blue Raiders made it to their 3rd straight title game. There was a question whether or not you guys were going to make it to the NCAA tournament. What does it feel like knowing that you guys for sure will be going dancing? Here with head coach Marshall. Coach, what did you tell your players before this game that they came out swinging those bats like that? Now, all the games we've talked about involve schools who have gone bowling recently, but this next school hasn't played in a bowl game since 2008, and it's our 2017 conference champs, Florida Atlantic. They'll be playing at home in the Cheribundi Tart Cherry Boca Raton Bowl against Akron. Now, I don't know how much you know about these teams, maybe some more than others, but what are some things that each team has to do to be successful in tonight's game? Obviously, there's some question on who's going to be playing quarterback, but it doesn't really matter who's playing quarterback when you have someone like Richie James in the game. Already a historic season for you guys. Most wins in school history, regular season champions. What would it mean to take home the conference championship? Barely sneaking into the tournament as the ace seed this year, the 2016 conference champs, the Charlotte 49ers, find themselves playing in their 2nd straight title game. Let's take a look back to see how the team got to the point of defending their title. Now, I know that there's a lot to look forward to this season, but first let's talk about last season. I know you guys had a tremendous season, 50 wins, 5 conference losses before the conference tournament. Can you just reflect on last season a little bit? For you, what does it mean to be a member of this Cardinals basketball team? Coach, so you guys were able to win at home yet again. You're undefeated here at home. Do you guys have a special mojo here? Now, David Morgan is a leader for this Roadrunner program. He's actually been with it since the beginning in 2011, and he has the most touchdowns for the program with a total of 7. And recently this week, he was named to the John Mackey Watch List, which is an award given to one of the nation's top tight ends. And not only is he good at catching touchdowns, but he also was the only player at Media Days in West Palm Beach in July who caught the fish. So, you know, he's catching fish, he's catching touchdowns. Who knows what he's going to do today in the game. Thanks, guys. Now, Coach, you guys were trailing at half. What do you have to say about your team's resiliency tonight? The last time the conference championship was hosted here for the men, you guys won. What does it mean to be able to do it again? Now, not only is this exciting for Coach team, but also his son Nick Norton, who's a junior on the UAB men's team. They played last night. They beat Florida Atlantic, so they're moving on to the quarterfinals. They'll play this evening. And last season, Nick was out with an ACL injury, so he's excited to be able to experience this with his son, and he's super pumped that they're both here. They were watching film on their way, coming down here in the airport, so this is a very cool father-son moment that they can both experience together. With so much on the line, which team will be advancing to play the winner of North Carolina and Arkansas and Memphis next week? Tune in to TBS at 6:10 p.m. Central to see if the Blue Raiders can continue their magical season. For Conference USA, I'm Madi Morris. Like most people living in Murfreesboro, the members of the Demmel family are huge Middle Tennessee fans.
We're season ticket holders for the football team, baseball, basketball, and my children have just grown up in that culture, and we love it.
The family's biggest Blue Raiders enthusiast, though, may be 10-year-old Eli.
Just been a Blue Raiders fan for like 10 years.
He's Blue Raider everything right now. When he grabs onto something, he really sticks with it.
Eli has high-functioning autism, meaning he oftentimes becomes very focused and devoted on something specific. And what especially caught Eli's eye recently was the school's pep band.
During our basketball season, he really started gravitating towards the band, and he started to learn our pep band numbers and then how to do our fight song, and then he started having his plastic trumpet. So he just gravitated toward us, and we took him in like one of our own members.
This past basketball season, Eli became an honorary member of the pep band, getting to stand with them and play his trumpet during all of the songs.
Fight song, Tennessee Waltz, Hey Girl, Hey Baby. They play No and all the other songs.
And it's not just the band who has embraced him, but the entire Blue Raider community, including his favorite player on the team.
Our security guard said that I just had a big fan who was waiting on us to run up the tunnel, and then it just happened just one day. He just came down and gave me a hug, and from there he was at every game after that, and it's kind of just been our routine. He'll just sit there and he'll wait for me, and then right before we run up, he'll give me a high five and then a hug, and then it's game time after that.
Eli and his family were able to cheer on the Blue Raiders in Birmingham for the conference championship. And just as the journey didn't end there for the team, it didn't end there for Eli either. He got to travel to Milwaukee and stand alongside the band as the Blue Raiders played on the big stage in the NCAA tournament. It's clear that Eli is a special boy in more ways than one. And for those in the band and in the Blue Raider community, he has become an integral part of the true Blue family.
We in the band we promote love, and we were very happy that he wanted to be a part of us, and we were very welcoming. And so to find out that he was autistic was like, I don't know, extra special, because it's like we may have an influence and, a special impact on this student, this child.
They know about how he is, but he is not treated any differently, and that's what we love about it. That's what we love about the university and all of the sports.
To see us win brings joy to his life, so for him to be happy makes everybody happy.
Hopefully he feels loved and feels like one of us, because we think he is.